ค่ะก็งาน Innovation AI Global Summit นะคะในปีนี้เป็นครั้งแรกที่จัดที่ประเทศไทยนะคะแล้วก็ได้รับเกียรติให้มาแชร์ Keynote นะคะร่วมกับตัวแทนจากทาง Google DeepMind ด้วยนะคะที่บินมาสำหรับงานนี้โดยเฉพาะแล้วก็อีกท่านหนึ่งก็มาจาก JP Morgan นะคะมาจากนิวยอร์กนะคะก็ได้มาแลกเปลี่ยนมุมมองในเรื่องของ AI นะคะแล้วก็ได้มีการ Present Paper ต่างๆนะคะจากหลายๆ AI Expertจากหลายประเทศนะคะก็มีทั้งออนไซต์แล้วก็ออนไลน์นะคะส่วนตัวเองก็ได้ขึ้นไปพรีเซนต์ในเรื่องของมุมมองสถาปัตยกรรมถ้าเราอยากจะให้ AI สร้างมูลค่าทางเศรษฐกิจจริงๆเนี่ยมันไม่น่าจะถูกขับเคลื่อนด้วย AI ในระดับโมเดลเพียงอย่างเดียวนะคะแต่ว่ามันขึ้นอยู่กับความสามารถในการเชื่อมต่อ AI กับพวก Data แล้วก็ Workflow ต่างๆที่กระจัดกระจายนะคะอย่างเคสอุตสาหกรรมท่องเที่ยวเนี่ยต้องยอมรับว่าข้อมูลยังแฟรกเมนต์อยู่นะคะยังกระจัดกระจายไม่ว่าจะเป็นข้อมูลแหล่งท่องเที่ยวก็อาจจะมีข้อมูลส่วนหนึ่งที่อยู่ทางภาครัฐก็คือการเดินทางเข้ามาในประเทศนะคะข้อมูลเหล่านี้เนี่ยสามารถที่จะนำมาใช้ให้เป็นประโยชน์ได้ผ่านตัว MCP ก็คือตัว Model Context Protocol นะคะซึ่งเป็นเทคโนโลยีที่น่าจะเป็นรากฐานในการวาง Foundational Layer ให้กับ AI Model ได้คือทำให้ AI Model กับ Model คุยกันนะคะแล้วก็สร้าง AI เนี่ยจากการที่เป็นแค่ระดับinformation layer หรือว่าเป็นแค่ระดับ interaction layer นะคะผ่านแชทบอทต่างๆก็สามารถทำให้ AI เนี่ยเป็นในระดับ operational layer ได้นะคะแทนที่จะให้ข้อมูลอย่างเดียวก็คือจะมีการ take action ด้วยนะคะการนำเข้ามาของ MCP เนี่ยแล้วก็การเชื่อมต่อกันในระดับ layer เนี่ยนะคะก็จะทำให้ AI เนี่ยสามารถเข้าใจบริบทของผู้ใช้งานได้นะคะแล้วก็มีการเรียกใช้งานข้ามแพลตฟอร์มได้อย่างต่อเนื่องนะคะตัว MCP เนี่ยสามารถนำไปใช้ได้กับอุตสาหกรรมหลากหลายมากไม่ว่าจะเป็นเกษตรกรรมสุขภาพนะคะหรือว่าการบริการภาครัฐก็ดีนะคะที่ต้องอาศัยการเชื่อมต่อข้อมูลนะคะระหว่างโมเดลกับโมเดลก็น่าจะเป็นอะไรที่สามารถที่จะสร้างมูลค่าทางเศรษฐกิจให้ได้ถ้ามีการผลักดันในเชิงนโยบายนะคะคือต้องมองว่าไม่ใช่ MCP ไม่ใช่เป็นแค่ developer standard นะคะแต่ว่าถ้าเรามองว่าเป็นนโยบายภาครัฐที่เราจะผลักดัน MCP ให้มีการเชื่อมโยงระหว่างโมเดลกับโมเดลเข้าด้วยกันตรงนี้เนี่ยน่าจะเป็นปัจจัยที่สำคัญที่ทำให้เกิดมูลค่าทางเศรษฐกิจได้อย่างแท้จริงค่ะ
So today, I'm sure we've all heard about all kinds of AI technology. And you can see it's so obvious that technology is advancing at speed. But business impact tends to follow at a slow pace. And in the public sector, the pace is even more gradual. Yet, when transformation happens, its impact is the most far-reaching. And today, I'm not here to talk about the next wave of AI innovations. I'll focus on something we already know and how it is reshaping our nation. How do we make AI actually work within real national systems? And this is what this talk is all about in the next 20 minutes. An AI-powered tourism initiative was recognized. It has 4 architectural layers and a vision that could transform not just the tourism but the whole ecosystem. It inspired us to do something more meaningful and impactful. Rather than another chatbot, we recently decided to go for a unified intelligence layer, one that connects data, people, and services into a cohesive national architecture. And this actually fostered by the in-app navigator. Now, it's not just the app, it's not just a widget, rather it's a national digital foundation for tourism, and that distinction leads to everything I share today. The traditional tourism platforms, we already know this, right? It provides information, it provides a destination, you ask a question, they return a list. It is helpful, but it's not intelligence. What we are building delivers intelligence. It understands your journey, your history, your preferences, your budget, and it guides you rather than waiting for you to search. The shift from left column to the right is not a feature upgrade. It is a fundamental, different design philosophy, and it requires a different infrastructure underneath. And that infrastructure is called MCP. And before I explain MCP, I think most of you already know about it, but I need to show you actual use case, how the MCP solve the problems. And look at what a traveler's journey actually touches. You can see the destination, transport, accommodation, public services, local commerce, traveler behavior data, These data sets live in dozens of different systems, different databases, different organizations, different architectures. And here is the painful truth. Every time an AI team wants to connect to even one of these systems, they must build a custom integration, custom code, custom security review, custom maintenance, custom everything. And the result? Most AI tourism platforms are not truly AI powered. They are AI skinned, a conversational interface on top of a static database. And that's how it is. And that's the problem where MCP was designed to solve. Okay, let's focus on what is MCP. The Model Context Protocol is an open standard developed by Anthropic in 2024. Think of it as the HTTP of AI connectivity. Just as HTTP gave the internet a universal language for sharing information between systems, MCP gives AI a universal language for connecting to external data, tools, and workflows. Before MCP, you connect your AI to 4 data sources you build for custom integrations. With MCP, each data source published a standardized server. Your AI connects through one protocol, one standard, many connections. And this is not a toy plug-in system. MCP includes an enterprise-grade authorization, delegated access, and traceable permissions. It is built for real production for organizations where security and accountability are non-negotiable. And this is why MCP is different from APIs and plugins. MCP is protocol-based, portable, and published. Once reused everywhere. It's easy to maintain. But the most important difference is that traditional integrations make AI informative. MCP makes AI operational. That's the difference between a system that answers questions and a system that takes action. For tourism, where the goal is to move a traveler from discovery to booking to experience, that difference is everything. For tourism, the static destination databases become live MCP resource servers with real-time updates. No more static. Second, generic recommendations become MCP tools that query availability and booking experiences. 3. Chatbots become MCP prompt workflows that guide personalized journey. And what matters most for inclusive tourism in Thailand, right, where invisible local operators, small family-run experiences, community-based tourism, SME merchants, they can publish their own MCP servers and become directly discoverable by any AI. The destination database now becomes infrastructure that everyone can connect to. That's the beauty of it. So, this slide shows the 4-layer ecosystem, and the architecture we are building has 4 layers, right? Each connected through MCP. At the foundation, a data infrastructure layer, the unified hub of destination, data, mobility, traveler, behavior, and contextual information. Above that, the AI intelligence engine, where AI model and the recommendation engine transform raw data into actionable guidance. Then the digital services platform, booking, digital identity, public services, local commerce, and all callable through tools. And at the top, the experience layer, where travelers interact with an AI that has live access to all of this. MCP is a protocol that binds all 4 layers together. So the next 4 slides walk through each layer in detail. Let's start from layer 1, data infrastructure. The foundation is the unified tourism data hub. The 5 types of data, which are destination content, mobility, traveler behaviors, reviews, and reputation, and contextual data like weather and events. MCP makes each of these data sets a resource server that is accessible through the same standard interface to any authorized AI application. For example, the AI we use here in our organization, a government planning tool, an SME booking agent, they all see the same data through the same protocol. At layer 2, which is AI intelligence engine, above the data sits the intelligence engine. This is where AI transforms data into decisions, personalized trip planning based on real travel history, predictive analytics for operators to plan supply, real-time guidance that adapts when conditions changed, and a recommendation engine that surfaces community tourism and local operators. This is what we're trying to reach, inclusivity. At layer 3, which is digital services platform, the services layer connects intelligence to the real economy, digital identity, booking, public services, local commerce, payment, and even loyalty, all exposed as MCP tools. And when AI recommends a cooking class, it can check availability and confirm the booking in the same conversation without the traveler leaving the app. This is the layer that turns AI from a recommendation engine into a transaction engine. And layer 4 is the experience layer. At the top is what travelers actually see and feel. A traveler asks the AI, plan my Bangkok trip for tomorrow. The system will check the weather, review their travel history, do some queries about the current events, and then confirms maybe a cooking class booking, and then delivers a full travel plan. This is what we mean when we say humanizing AI, not a system that answers queries, but a companion that understands your journey. So this is the use case of a real traveler. His name is Gojo. He is a Japanese solo traveler. He will spend 3 days in Bangkok, and he has already visited twice before. He opens the AI and asks one question: what should I do in Bangkok tomorrow? You can see without MCP, what do you expect? The app would return a pre-ranked list of popular attractions, right? Which is helpful, but it's generic. With MCP, 5 things happen in a sequence. 1. The MCP prompt is triggered and Gojo's profile is pulled. An active, outgoing guy with true prior Bangkok visits, local food preference, solo budget traveler. Now we know who Gojo is, not just his name, but who he actually is. 2. Live data is queried. So there's a flood in floating market. So better go to the night market instead of floating market. So that's one information that's useful. 3. A full program is assembled, including an off-trail breakfast spot in a neighborhood that never appeared in any search results. 4. Gojo receives a plan that is uniquely his, not a template, not a ranked list. He's not searching for information. He is being guided by intelligence. That's the difference. Okay, so what's MCP can do for inclusive tourism? Today, tourism economy is deeply unequal. Major chains and aggregators capture the vast majority of value. Small operators are invisible without paid placement. Community tourism is buried under the algorithm. MCP changes this. When any SME can publish a lightweight MCP server, their inventory, their availability, their services, they become equally discoverable by any authorized AI, not because they paid for placement, because they are in the protocol. This is how AI becomes a tool for inclusive economic distribution, not just traveler convenience. Okay, let's look at the national level. At the reality, digital systems are fragmented, across institutions. Integration is slow and expensive, and the race to build some local AI model is not Thailand's strategic lens because the scale investment required puts that out of reach. So, Thailand's take is not how to build the most powerful AI model. It is to build the connective infrastructure that makes AI work, and people can realize the economic value through exchanges within the connectivity. That is a very different race, and this is one Thailand can win. And Thailand already has the ingredients: financial systems, healthcare data, a remarkable tourism ecosystem, digital government infrastructure. What is missing is the interoperability layer that allows powerful AI models to operate across all. And MCP is exactly what, we need. It is that layer. The architecture we are building in tourism is not unique to tourism. The same MCP principles that connect a traveler to a community cooking class can connect a patient to a hospital record system. And also, the same authorization frameworks that protect travel data can protect citizen data in public services too. So, tourism is the pilot, but the architecture is national. So, this is our future vision. Once intelligence is on top, we integrate with digital identity and public services. We connect to global platforms, and ultimately, we reach cross-border intelligence, multilingual AI, ASEAN collaboration, shared data ecosystems. And so, data becomes intelligence, intelligence becomes experience, and experience becomes a seamless journey. This is the call to treat MCP as a strategic national infrastructure, not a developer standard. To tourism operators, publish MCP servers for your services. Equal AI discoverability is the competitive advantage of the next decade. You do not need to be large to participate. And to technology partners, build Thai MCP servers for nationally relevant systems. Tourism today, healthcare, agriculture, and government tomorrow. And for my closing today, Thailand's opportunity lies not only in building AI, but in making AI work within Thai systems. And there are three things to remember. One, MCP is a connective infrastructure for operational AI in tourism. Second, tourism is Thailand's pilot. The architecture scales to every sector. Three, the race that matters most is the integration race, not just the model race. So we have to do a little shift of our mindset today. We talk about a lot of AI models today, the innovation, the speed of technology in this summit. The real impact doesn't move at the speed of technology. You can see that it moves at the speed of systems, not the technology. And AI is not the destination. It is the infrastructure. And the future will not be built by AI alone, but by how we connect data, systems, and people into the real ecosystems. So the question is no longer what AI can do, but what we are ready to transform.